Hey, 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 what's up? What's going on? Daria Jackson Legonier, co-founder of Online Success Made Simple, and happy Thursday. Happy Thankful Thursday. How's everybody doing today? If you're jumping on, just let me know where you're coming from. I am hailing from New York City. Yes, it is fall. It is hoodie weather. I love me a good hoodie. It's nothing like wearing a hoodie. So I got one on today, about to run out, but I wanted to kick it with you guys before I left. So let's see. Let's see who is on with me today. Let me go over to the comments section. So if you are watching this on the replay, just make sure you go to the comments and type hashtag replay. If you're tuning in live, put in the comments hashtag live. Yes, I love to see who's coming on, who's engaging with me, and perhaps shout you out in my broadcast. So yeah, I got a quick question for you. When you sit down to do your work, whether you are doing your business full time or part time, do you know what it is? Do you have a plan? um, of action? Do you know what it is that you are going to do? Or do you do like I used to do when I got started? Just start scrolling down Facebook and call myself working and reading posts. And that's cool, because you do want to read posts, but that's not going to bring you the income that you're looking for. So before I share with you the three simple things you ought to be doing each and every day, I would like to take a poll of the room. What are you doing? What kind of business are you into? Is it affiliate marketing? Is it direct sales? Is it MLM? Or you have your own business, direct sales? Like I said, let me know what it is that you are into. I'm just curious here. So I know when I first got started, I just knew, well, I was told to come on Facebook, because at that time there was no Instagram, there was no Twitter. I think it was just coming out of the MySpace days, which I knew absolutely nothing about. So I had a Facebook account, I think maybe since 2008 or 9, something like that, maybe 10, somewhere around in there. And it was just there. So my account had all kinds of stuff that people had tagged me in and shared on my profile. I didn't know the difference between my wall, my feed. I didn't know any of that stuff. But it wasn't until I decided I wanted to come online and reach the masses. So I thought, right? And and the reason why I came online because I had exhausted my warm market. My friends, my family, they all made a decision whether they were going to join me or not. And it wasn't enough for me to say, hey, I can retire from this. So I knew I needed to come on social media, but I really didn't know what I was doing. I was spamming. Um, I would, I thought, like, if we're friends with a leader, and you seeing they're getting all the exposure, you figured if you tag them in your content, it was a good thing. But I learned that it was annoying, and it just wasn't great etiquette, right? And one leader told me, she said, hey, stop tagging me in your posts. If I'm not in it, don't tag me in it. And I was like, wow, okay. And I said to myself, wow, I thought we was cool. Like, why is she talking to me like this? So, I was all in my feelings, but I never forgot that. And then it wasn't until I continued to go on and on and on when I realized that, yeah, you don't want all these tagged um, pieces of content on your page or your profile if you are trying to establish your tribe, because it's confusing, because one minute you're talking about, A or B, and then it's like an intrusion when someone else's post is there that has nothing to do with what you're talking about. So then I said, oh, okay, that's what she means. Because now I hope you're not allowing people to tag you on your profile unless you're in it. It's cool for a lifestyle post. You're in a lifestyle, you're hanging out with some friends and stuff like that. It's cool. But then you may be on a specific uh trend, if it's not the right word, a path. There we go. You might be on a certain path, and you just want that path to go smoothly. So when someone tags you in something, it's like an intrusion, depending on what it is that you're doing, right? So I don't allow people to tag me on my profile anymore. What I do is I go into the settings and set it up and have it approved, because sometimes when someone does tag me, it works with what I'm doing, but I want to have control over that. So if that's an area that you need control in, make sure you go into the settings and you set that up. If you're not sure how to do it, just message me and I'll walk you through it. It's really easy. So um so just make sure that your profile is looking like someone in business, right? So I see a couple of people popping on. I want to say hello. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, let me see. All right, I'm trying to go see if I can see it online, because I know that I'm live. I just want to say hello, 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 hello. All right, let me see. Let me go to my profile. All right, there we are. There we are. Hey, what's going on, Victoria? Nice to see you. Thank you for popping on. And if you popped on after I asked this question, um, let me know what type of work you're doing. What business you're doing? Are you an affiliate marketer? Are you oh, cool, Kenneth. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, Let me know if you are an affiliate marketer, network marketer, you're involved in MLM or direct sales. Just curious, just want to see what you guys are doing out here. But getting to what it is that you need to do every day, the first thing you need to do every single day is make sure you have a piece of content ready. Right. And what do I mean by a piece of content? It can be an image post of lifestyle, a curiosity post, motivation, inspiration, right? You can even ask a question of your audience, right? But make sure it's a nice image. You can be in the image. There's times when you don't have to be. You can use the background images for Facebook. You can go into a platform like Canva and create some really cool eye-catching stuff. And then if you're not sure how to use Canva, please hit me up, because I do coaching, and I also have a workshop coming up. Okay. Um, and if you can't wait, there is some free training in Online Success Made Simple in the file section. So you could just go right over there. I'm sorry, in the guide section. Just look under trading. Okay. So I see Kimberly popped on. She says she only tags people that are doing paparazzi consultant direct sales. Right. And that makes sense. See, at that time, I was tagging people that was in the same company as me, but they were leaders and they were influencers, right? So they didn't want my little posts in there at that time, and I'm just getting started. I remember when I didn't even know what to post. I was posting something. I don't even know if I was posting the right thing at that time. So Kimberly says, my problem is I've done that. So I'm trying to reach the masses. Right. So that goes to what it is that the second thing that I want to tell you. So the first thing, you want to create relevant content. I didn't say that. Make sure it's content that speaks to your audience, right? So you need to do some background work, make sure you know who your audience is, right? So important. And remember, in this industry, in any business, there's always background work that's done before they come out into the front where you can see them, right? So just remember that you have to do that. So you want to reach out to 20, at least 20 people a day. So you're meeting new friends every day. You want fresh eyeballs on your content each and every day. So that means you will reach out to 20 people. Are you going to reach out to any 20 people? No. You're not going to reach out to any 20 people. You're going to reach out to 20 people that will be interested in what it is that you're offering, because the whole goal is to bring them into your world, right? So once you bring them into your world, then you can nurture them, you can build the know, like, and trust factor. So um yeah, that's where you so what it is. Oh, relevant content, right? So you're in paparazzi. So paparazzi, my understanding is jewelry, right? So you can do videos and showcase your jewelry. You can talk about the type of jewelry you would wear for specific events. Like there's jewelry that you wear to work, right? Because you're not going to wear the same jewelry to a gala, right? So you could say, hey, tomorrow I'm going to be showcasing jewelry that'll be appropriate for the workspace. And all your jewelry lovers is going to come out. They're going to want to see it. You can even post every day something that you've gotten, maybe a new release, or you can talk about how to clean jewelry, like, or how to preserve jewelry. Though that's content that's relevant to your niche. Also, make sure you wear your jewelry and take pictures of yourself. Hey, I love this set. This set is my favorite. It's my favorite color. I love silver. I like gold, or whatever it is that paparazzi is selling. I shouldn't say selling, providing for you to sell, because you are a rep. And then make sure you don't. I mean, this is something I hope that you know, but just in case you don't know, make sure you don't have paparazzi splattered all over your profile, and meaning on your banner and in your intro. Okay, because you're branding you're not branding paparazzi. Paparazzi has its own brand. You are a representative of paparazzi. So what that means is, God forbid, it goes under, right? You no longer can sell paparazzi. However, if you decide to go into another company and showcase, like Lisa Sophia, right? People know you for jewelry. They won't know you for paparazzi. So you want to establish your brand as whatever it is, the bling bling queen, the jewels, the queen jewel, or whatever you want to establish your brand as. But people will know that if they want jewelry, they need to come to you. Where you get your jewelry from, that's your business, right? So they don't need to know that it's coming from paparazzi. Eventually, they're going to learn once they purchase from you. But from the outset, you want to establish your tribe, have your tribe come to you, and you're showcasing your jewelry, and then they will see that it's paparazzi at some point. So, I hope that if what I'm saying is making sense. So, Vic, who is that? Kimberly, let me know if that makes sense. Okay, so Victoria says, yeah, Kimberly's a paparazzi. So, yes, Victoria. So, what do you? Okay, so you're with Melaleuca, right? All right. So, Melaleuca has a plethora of products, right? And I'm sure you have your favorites, right? I have my favorites of Melaleuca. My husband has his favorite, right? So talk about your favorite. Talk about, and you could talk about a few things. You can talk about the importance of a clean environment and make sure you have a private group and bring people into that group, people that are interested in, a clean environment, cleaning with non-toxic cleaners. There are people out there. So you just have to do a little research and find out who they are. Mostly they're health conscious people, people that are into organics. So because it doesn't have any phthalates and all that other stuff in their products. People like toxic free products. So you have to find those groups, those organic groups, right? So you could talk about that. You could talk about the skincare, and you can talk about, you could share how to properly, what's the process of cleaning your face. And you do this all in your private group. Well, you could do this on your profile and then bring them to your private group if they want more information, right? So then you could talk about the vitamins, you could talk about exercising. There's an exercising program that I know you're aware of. So just decide which area you want to focus on, because there are so many products and you don't want to be all over the place. So just focus on that area that really interests you, that is really a passion for you, and just start thinking of things that you can teach, that you can educate your audience on, and then you bring them into your private group, and then that's when you share the goods, right? And as long as you do that, you'll be under the social media compliance, and you won't run into any problems. But if it's blatantly on your profile, that social media police, they'll come out and get you. So you don't want that. Okay. So all right, so let me see. So I said the you have to create content. You also have to what was the second thing I said? Create content, and you need to reach out to 20 people a day. Meet 20 new people, because as you are putting out your content, whether it's lifestyle, inspiration, motivation, educational, curiosity, you want new eyeballs, because if you keep putting out new content to the same people, you're going to get the same results, because they already made their decision. They made their decision whether they're interested or they're not. So you want to constantly bring in new people into your world. And then you want to take the time, at least weekly or monthly, well, whatever your schedule is like, but you want to do this. You want to take inventory of who's engaging with you. You want to know, because you want people that are engaging, that are interested, because the more people that are engaging and interested, then you can bring them into your world, your private world and your private group. And that's where the sales happen, because you'll be able to give them the goods. You can do demos, you can go live, you know, you could talk to them privately. You could do whatever you want in there, because it's private. Okay. And then the last thing is, and I know you're going to say, really, is engage. You should be in your message box most of the time, because you're building relationships. So remember, you're just saying, hey, how you doing? I see that you're into health. Me too, right? And then you just get into, whatever the conversation is, how it flows. And then you'll know when it's time to share your products, because it's going to come up at some point. What do you do? And you want to be genuinely interested in them, because once people see that you're interested in them, they'll be so open to talking to you, and they'll talk to you until the cows come home. And remember, you're not going to get a sale on the first exposure or on the first message. It doesn't work like that, because it's about building relationships. Okay. Remember, set your mind that you're not trying to go out there and get a sale. You want to meet some friends. You want to be a professional friend maker. And the more friends you have that are in the right niche, the more money you'll have in your pocket, because eventually you're going to move them into your private world, and then you can just go to town with what it is that you do. So in your private group, you can share, like, you can You could showcase your order every week. You can talk about a specific product and what it does and how you use it, the multiple uses of it, right? You could talk about essential oils, right? Is there anybody else that's in another industry that they would like me to touch on? But even if I didn't touch on your industry, it's the same principles, the same process. All you do is just adapt what I said and just make it work for what you're doing. So if I got value, if you got value, guys, I definitely got value because oh my God, I was a hot mess when I got started. But if you guys, if you got value, just put some hearts there. Let me know that you know, what I'm saying is making sense. Just drop those hearts. It just motivates me when you do that. That's why I ask for the hearts. I really appreciate it. Yeah. So it's only three simple things, guys. I like simple. I like to keep it, you know, um, I like it simplistic because if you're confused, you're not going to do anything. That's one thing I learned. When something is just all over the place and you're like, oh my God, I don't know where to start. A confused mind does absolutely nothing. And I can think about the times where I was confused and I wasn't sure what to do. So I did nothing. So just make sure that you write those three things down. If you need help with anything, please reach out to me. It's all good. That's why we have Messenger, right? Yep, you can private message me. I can walk you through some stuff if necessary. Whatever it is that you need, because it's about us winning. I want you guys to win. I was blessed that somebody wanted me to win and they took me by the hand. So this is my time to give back. So just make sure that you sit down with a plan. You have a day where you plan all your content, you get it out. I like to use Canva. Canva is so it's so vast, and it continues to roll out with so many things. So that's my thing. That's my jam, as somebody would say. So speaking of that, we're going to be doing a workshop coming up really, really soon. So we need at least 20 participants, and it's going to be a group workshop done privately. It's $20 per person. And like I said, we need at least 20 people to get this done. We have everything ready to go. We'll start next month. So if this is something that you would like to be a part of, just put Canva inside the comments, and that way, once we get our 20 people, and you're welcome to invite friends. You're definitely welcome to invite friends, someone that may have a difficult time creating content, because I get it. In the beginning, I didn't know either. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to put. I didn't know where to go. So I'm here to help. Okay. So with that said, I am going to run. Make sure that there's a bell below this on the right-hand side. Well, no, yeah, on the right-hand side. There we go. It's a notification bell. Just hit that bell, and that way you'll be notified when I go live, and you won't miss any of my live broadcasts. All right, guys. So thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Share this video if you got value as well. And I will see you in the next video. Have an amazing day. Bye.